she placed over him was for him to go attack the person who made the report on her and let them know that the little boy was living in a house that had newspaper covering the windows. That's why, even though the principal ended up getting into a scuffle with one of the missing children's fathers, he ultimately ended up going back to attack the teacher because that is what he was commanded to do. Same thing with the officer, and same thing with the young man that was with the officer. They were standing there motionless essentially until she started doing things that go against what the witch's programming was, and then they attacked her. And we saw that they had this kind of spaced out look. They were relentlessly attacking her. At one point, she began peeling his face with a potato peeler, and he continued on attacking her because that is what she commanded him to do. They were all under a domination spell. Now, with the children, I think it was a little different with the children. I believe she was draining the children of their energy to keep herself alive, not necessarily make herself healthy again. I feel like in that aspect, she was very delusional. If she thought that that was what was going to happen, it seemed to me like they were just extending her days more so than actually curing her. And I believe that's why even after the children were free, after they destroyed her, they were still not back to 100%. And I also think that it's very cool how they included the symbolism of what kind of happens when you put spells on people against their will. I'm not someone who is very, I try to impose my morals on other people when it comes to doing spells. But I do feel like if you do not have a connection with someone, if you are not in the right spiritually and you are doing things to people, their higher self is going to fight it. Their higher self is going to resent you for it. Hence the little boy snapping the... I don't exactly know what that was. It was whatever she did to put the binding spell on the children. He snapped it. So they came out of whatever she had put them under, and they came out with so much rage towards her because subconsciously their higher selves knew who did this to them and why and how it affected their lives. And my big question at the end of it is, will the little boy's parents end up recovering? Because he mentioned that some of the little kids, they began talking again this year, but his parents were sent to some kind of facility where they have to be taken care of. It seems like they did not have any recovery at all whatsoever. But I guess time will tell.